There comes a moment in life when solitude transforms from a feeling of loneliness into a sense of freedom. As we grow older, many of us begin to see that living alone might bring more joy, peace, and contentment than the hustle and bustle of a shared home. Perhaps you've been pondering whether it's time to embark on this path. From countless conversations and shared experiences online, it's evident that many older adults are drawn to the idea of living alone. If you've been considering it, these signs might help you decide if it's truly time to embrace the beauty of solo living. If you enjoy this video, please like and comment with a 2 to show your love. If you think we can improve, give us a heart and comment with a 7 so we can do better in future videos. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to After 7080 for more valuable content. 1. You crave peace and quiet more than ever. One of the most common reasons people choose to live alone is the desire for peace. As we age, the noise and constant movement of others can become overwhelming. You may have raised children or been part of a busy household and now find yourself yearning for tranquility. Take Margaret, for example, a woman in her early 60s who shared her story online. I love my grandchildren, but the constant noise and energy in the house were draining me. When they left, I was relieved to have my space back. That's when I knew I needed to live alone permanently. If you find yourself deeply appreciating moments of stillness and feeling a sense of relief when the house is empty, this might be your sign. Living alone can allow you to cultivate a peaceful environment filled with calm that nurtures your spirit. Have you ever felt that sweet relief when the house finally quiets down? Imagine having that peace every day. 2. You enjoy your own company. As we age, many of us discover the profound joy of our own company. This realization often comes after years of balancing the needs and schedules of others. Perhaps you've developed hobbies, a love for reading, or simply enjoy reflecting on your day in peace. This newfound appreciation for solitude is a powerful sign that living alone could suit you perfectly. Consider the story of Robert, a 70-year-old retiree who found solace in gardening. When I'm out in my garden, it's just me and the earth, he shares. I don't need anyone to talk to. I find peace in the quiet rhythm of my day. It was during one of those peaceful mornings I realized I don't need a roommate or a family around constantly to feel fulfilled. Robert's story highlights the empowerment that comes from enjoying one's own company. Living alone provides the space to honor that solitude in whatever way you choose. Whether it's spending an afternoon painting, writing, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation, the freedom to enjoy your own company can be deeply fulfilling. What activity brings you the most peace when you're alone? 3. You have strong boundaries and prioritize your well-being. As we grow older, many of us develop stronger boundaries and a clearer understanding of what we need to thrive. This often means being less willing to compromise our comfort or well-being for the sake of others. If you found that you're no longer willing to sacrifice your needs, it might be time to consider living alone. Take the story of Liz, who shared her experience in an online video comment. She talked about how sharing her space with her adult daughter and grandchildren began to feel like an infringement on her emotional and mental well-being. I loved them dearly, but they were constantly crossing boundaries, leaving the house messy, making noise late at night, and I was starting to lose my sense of peace. I realized that it was time to prioritize my own needs. Living alone allows you to create a sanctuary where your boundaries are respected and your well-being takes center stage. It's about creating an environment that nurtures your mental and emotional health, free from the stress of constant compromise. How do you maintain your boundaries in a shared living space? 4. You're ready for more control over your space and time. As we age, the desire for control over our environment and schedule often becomes more pronounced. Maybe you've been sharing a home with family or a roommate, and while you love them, you're ready to fully dictate the flow of your day. Living alone gives you the ultimate say in how your space looks and how you spend your time. Consider the experience of James, who shared his thoughts on a forum. I was 65 when I realized I was tired of compromising on everything. What time we had dinner, how clean the house should be, what shows we watched. I love my family, but I wanted to live on my own terms. Living alone gave me that freedom. When you live alone, you get to decide everything from the smallest details, like when you wake up or what music to play, to bigger choices, like how to decorate your space or when to have guests over. This level of control can be incredibly liberating and is deeply valued by many older adults. What would you change about your daily routine if you had complete control? 5. You've outgrown the need to care for others full-time. For many, life has been a series of caregiving roles, whether for children, a spouse, or aging parents. While these roles are often fulfilling, they can also be exhausting. At some point, you may feel that it's time to focus on yourself. If you've reached a stage where you no longer want to be responsible for the daily care of others, it could be time to live alone. On a Reddit thread discussing this topic, one woman shared, "After my husband passed, I realized I didn't want to take on the role of caretaker for anyone else. I love my family, but I was ready to focus on my own needs and desires. It's liberating to finally put myself first." Living alone can provide you with the time and space to rediscover yourself after years of caring for others. You can focus on your hobbies, health, and being without feeling the constant pull of responsibility toward others. How would you spend your time if you didn't have to care for anyone else? 6. You want to age on your own terms. Aging alone doesn't mean you'll be isolated. It means you'll have the freedom to make choices that suit your lifestyle and preferences. Many older people find that they want to age on their own terms, in their own space, without the constant presence of others. One man left a poignant comment on a forum. "I want to decide when and how I ask for help. I don't want my children or anyone hovering over me all the time. I'm capable of making decisions for myself, and living alone allows me to maintain that independence." If you value your autonomy and want to make decisions about your own life without outside interference, living alone can give you that control. It allows you to set up your home in a way that meets your needs and ensures that when you do need support, you can choose when and how to get it. What does aging on your own terms look like to you? 7. You're ready for a fresh start. Living alone as an older adult can symbolize a fresh chapter in life, a chance to reinvent yourself free from the expectations or routines you may have followed for years. This new beginning is not just about changing your living situation. It's about embracing the opportunity to explore new interests, redefine your identity, and pursue passions that may have been set aside. Consider the story of David, a 67-year-old who decided to make a significant change after his wife passed away. "I'd been living in the same house for over 30 years. He shared, "After my wife passed, I realized that staying in the same place with the same routines wasn't what I wanted. I downsized to a small apartment, started taking art classes, and living alone gave me the fresh start I needed." David's experience highlights the transformative power of a fresh start. By changing his environment, he was able to break free from old patterns and explore new avenues of personal growth. This kind of change can be invigorating, offering a sense of renewal and excitement about the future. What new chapter are you ready to start in your life? Living alone provides the space and freedom to explore your interests, try new things, and create the life you truly want. Whether it's taking up a new hobby, traveling to new places, or simply enjoying the peace of your own company, the possibilities are endless. Have you ever considered making a big change to start fresh? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 8. You're craving minimalism and simplicity. As we get older, the desire to simplify our lives often becomes stronger. The clutter and busyness of a shared living situation can feel overwhelming, leading many to crave a more minimalist lifestyle. If you feel that downsizing and living more simply could bring you peace, this might be a clear sign that living alone is the right choice. Take the story of Susan, who embraced minimalism in her 70s. I realized that I was holding on to so many things that no longer served me. Old furniture, memorabilia, even relationships that drained me, she explained. Once I moved into my own space, I embraced a simpler way of life. Fewer possessions, fewer obligations, and more time to focus on what truly matters. Susan's journey to minimalism allowed her to declutter not just her physical space, but also her mind. By letting go of excess, she was able to create a more peaceful and manageable life, focusing on the things that truly brought her joy and fulfillment. What could you let go of to simplify your life? Living alone offers the opportunity to curate your environment, to reflect your values and priorities. Whether it's reducing the number of possessions you own, streamlining your daily routine, or focusing on meaningful relationships, minimalism can lead to a more intentional and satisfying life. What steps have you taken to simplify your life? We'd love to hear your stories in the comments. 9. You want to make your own decisions without compromise. As we journey through life, many of us find ourselves constantly negotiating and compromising with others, whether it's with a partner, children, or roommates. This is often necessary to maintain harmony in shared living situations. However, as we age, the desire to make decisions independently, without the need to consider others' preferences, can become more pronounced. This longing for autonomy is a strong indicator that living alone might be the right choice for you. Imagine waking up each day knowing that every decision you make is entirely your own. From the color of your walls to the music that fills your home, every choice reflects your personal taste and desires. This level of freedom can be incredibly liberating and fulfilling. Consider the story of Helen, a woman in her late 60s who spent much of her life accommodating the needs and preferences of her family. For years, I always had to consider other people's preferences, from what we ate for dinner to where we went on vacation. She shared, "Now I live alone, and I get to choose everything from the color of my walls to the music I listen to. It's liberating to make decisions based solely on my own desires." Helen's experience is not unique. Many older adults find that living alone allows them to reclaim the power to make decisions that truly align with their personal preferences. This autonomy can be incredibly fulfilling, providing a sense of control and satisfaction that may have been missing in shared living situations. What decision would you make today if you didn't have to compromise? Living alone also offers the opportunity to explore new interests and hobbies without needing to justify your choices to anyone else. Whether it's taking up painting, learning a new language, or simply spending more time in nature, the freedom to pursue your passions without compromise can lead to a richer, more satisfying life. 10. The joy of personal space. One of the most significant benefits of living alone is the ability to create a space that is entirely your own. This personal sanctuary can be a reflection of your personality, filled with items and decor that bring you joy and comfort. Without the need to consider others' tastes or preferences, you can design a home that truly feels like a haven. For many, this means embracing minimalism and simplicity, creating a clutter-free environment that promotes peace and tranquility. For others, it might mean surrounding themselves with cherished mementos and vibrant colors that inspire creativity and happiness. Whatever your preference, living alone allows you to curate a space that supports your well-being and enhances your quality of life. How would you decorate your home if you had complete freedom? 11. The power of routine. Another advantage of living alone is the ability to establish a routine that aligns with your natural rhythms and preferences. Without the need to accommodate others' schedules, you can create a daily routine that supports your health and happiness. For some, this might mean waking up early to enjoy a quiet morning with a cup of coffee and a good book. For others, it might mean staying up late to indulge in a favorite hobby or interest. Whatever your preference, living alone allows you to design a routine that works for you, providing a sense of stability and control that can be incredibly empowering. What would your ideal daily routine look like? 12. embracing emotional independence. Living alone also offers the opportunity to develop emotional independence, a valuable skill that can enhance your overall well-being. As we age, many of us find that we no longer need the emotional crutch of constant companionship. Instead, we develop the resilience and self-awareness to navigate our emotions on our own, without relying on others for validation or support. This emotional independence can be incredibly empowering, allowing you to process your feelings and find peace within yourself. It also provides the freedom to explore new relationships and connections on your own terms, without the need to compromise your needs or desires. How do you find emotional strength within yourself? The freedom to explore. Living alone also provides the freedom to explore new interests and experiences without the need to consider others' preferences or schedules. Whether it's traveling to new destinations, trying new activities, or simply spending more time doing what you love, the ability to pursue your passions without compromise can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. For many, this means embracing new opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Whether it's taking up a new hobby, learning a new skill, or simply spending more time reflecting on your goals and aspirations, living alone provides the space and freedom to explore who you are and what you want out of life. What new adventure would you embark on if you had the freedom to choose? As we wrap up this exploration of living alone as an older adult, remember that this journey is about more than just finding a place to call your own. It's about embracing the freedom to live life on your terms, discovering the joy of solitude, and nurturing your personal growth. Living alone can be a powerful step towards reclaiming your independence and creating a life that truly reflects who you are. If any of the signs we've discussed resonate with you, it might be time to consider this new chapter. Trust in your ability to prioritize your happiness and peace, knowing that it's never too late to make choices that align with your true self. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you considered living alone? Or are you already enjoying the benefits of this lifestyle? Share your stories in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others who are contemplating this path. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel, After 7080, where we continue to share valuable insights and stories that matter to you. Your support helps us reach more wonderful people like you. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll continue to explore topics that enrich and empower your life. Until then, take care and embrace the journey ahead with confidence and joy.